Today, our Time for All Ages is about what the earth might teach us and how we hop into spring. On Saturday, we welcome spring to our location. The spring equinox happens when the tilt of the earth is just so on its annual trip around the sun, so that the days and nights are the same length. They're equal. Have you ever heard that on the spring equinox, when everything's in balance, you can stand an egg on its end and it will stay? It seems that this is a long-standing myth that, according to scientists, is possible, but it has nothing to do with the spring equinox. Even if the gravitational pull of the sun, the moon, and the earth were somehow in perfect balance, the earth is moving at 1,000 miles per hour at the equator, so it wouldn't be in balance for very long. It is possible to balance an egg, but it has everything to do with gravity on Earth, the same way that we can stand on 2 feet and maybe not on 1 foot. We would need an egg with a perfectly sized yolk, perfectly balanced in the egg itself, and a lot of patience to keep putting it up and keeping it still long enough to stay. Now you might wonder why I'm talking so much about eggs. If I'm being honest, it's so I can work this egg chalice into my story. And hopping into spring is important too. In our hemisphere, spring is the season of new life, of greening and blooming trees and flowers, and of warmth returning after a long, cold winter. I think for many of us, all of those things, the longer days of sunlight, the warmer temperatures, and the returning of things we can easily see coming alive again, give us a little more energy and the hope so that we can hop on down the bunny trail rather than trudging through another cold, dark day when things are not so alive, to our eyes anyway. And so I give you the egg chalice. This one will balance, but not on its pointy end. If you take it apart and put it together just so, it will make a chalice to hold a light. We can light a chalice today when we celebrate spring to remind us that the earth, like hope, is forever coming to life again. You are beloved, you are important, you are powerful. Go in peace.